Good evening. It is Monday, May the 6th, 2019. Time to call the Garden City Council meeting to order. This time I'm going to ask Gerald Etheridge to come up from First Baptist Church, Garden City, and lead us in our invocation, and I'll lead us in the pledge. Please stand.
Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Father, we always want to start our petitions to you by saying thank you. Thank you for who you are. Thank you for what you do. Thank you for the example that you set for us to live our lives by. And thank you for loving us when we're unlovable. Father, we just thank you for what you do for us every day. We thank you for what you've given us. Father, and we pray that we would be a blessing to you in your kingdom here. And Father, as we come into this place tonight, Lord, may everything that is said and done be in accordance with your will. In Christ's name, amen.
Amen. Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
This time I'll ask the clerk to call roll.
Mayor Bethune.
Here.
Mayor Pro Tem Kicklighter. Councilmember Campbell. Councilmember Cody. Councilmember Daniel. Councilmember Ruiz. And Councilmember Tice.
Thank you. This time we're going to open up our meeting for anyone who would like to come forward and speak for 3 minutes. Is there anyone who would like to come forward and speak for 3 minutes? Seeing no movement, we'll go into our regular business. Consideration of city council minutes dated 4/15/19 and workshop synopsis dated 4/22/19. Entertain a motion.
Second.
Motion made and second. Voting on the motion. All in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Now we're going into our staff reports. First up is Director of Human Resources, Pam Franklin.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
We have ongoing recruitment for one repair technician. Made a job offer for one today. No new hires, no terminations of employment for April, and we finished the month with 106 full-time employees. Turnover is looking good for the past 2 months. Unemployment claims, we received one payable claim for the month of April, and it will continue on throughout the year. We did have 2 workplace accidents with medical attention, but no lost time. And that completes my report for April, unless you have questions.
Pam, I see we haven't had any turnover in the last 3 months, so something must be working real well for us.
This is a great place to work, Mayor.
Thank you.
The medical issues, is that something that we need to address? The 2 hurt employees that required medical attention? Is that something that we can repair, or is that just accidental?
Oh, the workers' comp incidents?
Right.
They were accidents. One could not have been avoided. The other was just running and didn't look where they were running. But when you're pursuing someone, you don't always notice that curb.
Okay. Thank you.
Any other questions for Pam? Next up will be Ben Brigman with our information technology.
Good evening, Mayor and Council.
Good evening.
This is a technology and building report for the month of April. Technology side, we deployed 2 laptops and 1 desktop computer, completed configuring 3 new desktops for the Cooper Center, continued the maintenance and replacing of cameras at multiple city locations. On the website and social media, we currently have 1,070 followers on Facebook and 488 followers on Twitter. As far as the building maintenance, we replaced lights on the interior actually in the interior of the building and the exterior of the Sally Port with LED lights. And we're in the process of doing some bathroom repairs. That concludes my report unless anybody has any questions.
Any questions for Ben? Thank you, Ben. Next up is Director of Parks and Rec, Cliff Ducey.
Good evening, Mayor and Council. I have
Good
the
evening.
April report for the Parks and Recreation Department. I'll start off at the Senior Center. We're averaging about 40 per day at the Senior Center. Total lunches served for the month of April was 689 with 109 breakfasts served. Over at our Senior Center, this month of May, they'll be honoring mothers and veterans for the month of May. We also are going tomorrow to the Hodges Strawberry Farm in Newington, and they have a full van already for that. Judy's reporting. They're also going to go see on the 21st of May at Dog's Journey. They've got 2 trips scheduled for Hilton Head, one on the 10th of May and one on the 17th. They'll go from 9:15 a.m. to 4:30. Those are filled also, the van's full on those. They're also going to go May 16th to Babe's to eat, and also to the Cracker Barrel on the 28th to eat. The book club will meet on May 20th. Those interested, come out and join the fun at our Senior Center. At the Cooper Center, we've got an average of 15 per day participating in after-school programs. Over there, we're also looking forward to, at the end of the month, or the beginning of the next month, starting our Kids Cafe program over at the Cooper Center, where neighborhood kids can enjoy a free breakfast and lunch daily while they're out of school. We also, we're finishing up into the last 2 weeks of our baseball season, so that's winding down rapidly. Got a few makeup games to make up, and then it's on to our Camp Eagle, which is for ages 6 to 12. Goes from May 20th, 2 weeks from now, till August 5th. They can enjoy swimming, archery, team sports, field trips, crafts, games. A lot of fun. That's for ages 6 to 12. It goes from 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's $75 per week per child. And there's a one-time $25 registration fee. They can come by anytime at 160B Priscilla D. Thomas Way to go ahead and make their payments up front and enjoy the summer with us. And the pool will be open at that time also, and we're in the process of hiring our lifeguards and staff for the summer now. And that completes our Parks and Recreation report.
Any questions for Cliff?
I have a question, Cliff. The pool.
Uh-huh.
Have I seen in the past where you have water aerobics for the senior citizens there, or
No, we don't.
no? Okay.
We use summer day camp in the morning, and then afternoon is open to the public for $1 to swim.
It's not a heated pool, is it?
It is not a heated pool.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Cliff,
Yes, ma'am.
I went to a game the other day, a T-ball game. That is the cutest little thing that you could ever look at. They are really energetic. They want to do, but they're babies. Some of them so little, but it is really a cute thing.
It sure is. Yeah.
This is their last week. I think it is their last week
Yes,
because they got
I think they're going to do a little
activities this week.
celebration this Saturday.
They got pictures tomorrow. Yeah.
10 people run for the ball, 10 kids,
Yeah.
and fight over it.
They are adorable when they're at that age.
Thank you, Cliff.
Thank you.
Ron, you have any updates from city manager's side?
Yeah, we talked about a little bit at pre-agenda. There was a meeting today at the county commission chambers where all the municipalities came in and presented their list of SPLOST projects as proposed by each municipality to the county. And this group, Garden City, City Council and staff have been working on our list for the last several months, trying to prioritize our list, and that was presented this morning. And now I anticipate that we're going to go into further dialogue and discussion with the county staff as they fine-tune that list. And the county indicated that there would be a vote to approve a particular list of projects countywide at their July 26th meeting. So that's going to be probably in the news here a little bit the next few weeks as they kind of put together the priorities, which I know will certainly involve some recreation throughout the county in different locations, and then some infrastructure and some other issues as well.
Thank you. We have a number of items for consideration. First one is ordinance charter amendment, mayor and council compensation. This will be our second reading. I'll ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
An ordinance to amend section 2-4, Article 2 of Charter of Garden City, Georgia, to increase the salaries of mayor and council members pursuant to section 36-35-4 of the official code of Georgia, annotated as amended.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
And Ron, this is something we've already discussed in one of our previous council meetings, is just adjusting the pay to be more equitable to some of the other municipalities.
That is correct. We had our first reading about 5 weeks ago. We did required advertisement over the last several weeks, and now we're doing the second reading. And yes, this will put the Garden City Mayor and Council on par with our surrounding jurisdictions.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have an ordinance for water and sewer connection fees, and this will be our second reading too, and I'll ask the clerk to read that heading only.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 82 of the Garden City Code relating to utilities by adding a Section 82-186 to Article 5 thereof pertaining to water and sewer rates and charges for the purpose of reducing the water and sewer connection fees for certain development projects within the city's urban redevelopment area.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
And Ron, this is something we've previously discussed, but it...
Yeah, we had first reading a couple weeks ago. Once again, we are incentivizing the types of development that we want to see come to Garden City, and then more specifically targeting it in areas where we've got our urban redevelopment strategies in place. So we're excited to roll this out and encourage these developments to bring their projects forward so we can get to work.
Thank you. Have a motion and a second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have an ordinance building permit and inspection fees. This will be our second reading also. I'd ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
An ordinance to amend Chapter 18 of the Garden City Code relating to buildings and building regulations for the purpose of updating several code sections to correct clerical errors and/or update certain fee amounts, as well as for the purpose of adding Section 18-85 to reduce fees for building permits and inspections under Code Section 18-51 as to certain development projects within the city's urban redevelopment area.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion for approval.
Second.
And Ron, this is just ties within the other...
Yeah, similar to the previous ordinance, sir, and this one has to do with building inspection fees, whereas the first one had to do with utility connection fees.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have an ordinance zoning map amendment 1302 and 1252 Dean Forest Road. This is our first reading. I ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
An ordinance to amend the zoning ordinance and map of Garden City, Georgia, to rezone a portion of Lot 191 Silk Hope Farm subdivision and Lot A of Dudley subdivision, a subdivision of Lot 190 Silk Hope Farm subdivision owned by East Coast Properties, LaCote, and Baskets Unlimited from their present zoning classification of R1 to a C2 zoning classification.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
Motion made and seconded. Is there any discussion? Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Opposed.
Motion passes on the first reading. We'll have the second reading on May 20th.
Yes, sir.
And this noise back here is,
I'm not sure what happened there. Is that the speaker or is that your HVAC unit?
I don't know, but if I miss something, y'all let me know, because it is a little...
No, we're fine so far. I gotta check on
Okay.
that. Okay.
We have a resolution, specially isolation valve installation. I'd ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
A resolution by the mayor and city council to award a contract for the purchase and installation of 4 specialized 6-inch inserted valves to DNR Utility Construction with a price of $21,712.40, and to authorize the city manager to sign the contract on behalf of the city.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
And Ron, this is just going to be able to let us do our job basically better by isolating our water system.
Yeah, there's a particular part of the city that requires some additional valves to isolate areas in the event of a line rupture or failure, so that we don't have to put a significant number of people out of water service while we do repairs. So this is a unique system whereby these are installed without cutting the water off. So a very effective way to enhance your water system and your ability to control the flow.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have a resolution in Prosperity Drive Water System Design. I'd ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
A resolution by the mayor and city council to enter into an agreement with Thomas and Hutton Engineering Company to provide engineering services in connection with extending the city's water and sewer infrastructure to the Prosperity Drive area and to authorize the city manager to execute an agreement for said services.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion for approval.
Second.
Ron, would you give us an overview of that, please?
Yes, for several years now, the city has been exploring an opportunity to provide additional utility services in the area of Prosperity Drive, Airport Park Drive, Old Dean Forest Road. And recently, some developers, industrial warehouse developers, have approached the city with their projects, and as a result of their projects, they've desired an extension of water service that we'd have to connect with the city of Savannah through a municipal water agreement on the west side of State Route 307. With those projects coming forward and their strong interest and willingness to work with us on the financial side, we feel like the opportunity is before us now to go ahead and move forward with plans, once again, that have been on the books for several years to bring public water service to that area and then enhance some of the sewer service offerings that are in the area as well, and then work in a partnership financially with those developers to get these improvements constructed.
Thank you. We have a motion and a second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. We have Wi-Fi 2019 updated schedule of fees. I'll ask the clerk to read that by heading only.
Consideration by the mayor and city council to approve an updated schedule of fees for fiscal year 2019.
Entertain a motion.
Make a motion for approval.
Second.
And Ron, this is something we annually do, that we adjust our all of our fees associated with the city.
Well, we do it annually, and we had to do this update because of those earlier agenda items where now we have those connection fee and building inspection fee incentives. We wanted to make sure they were codified within the fee schedule so that anyone interested in pursuing that type of a project can look at that information and evaluate it for their projects off the main fee schedule.
Thank you. Any other comments? We have a motion and second. Voting on the motion, all in favor say aye. Any opposed? Motion carries. Is there any other business that needs to come forth this night? I'm excited about on the 14th when we have our groundbreaking. That's been a work in progress and a 11-year project where we're going to get some very nice apartments and some potential office buildings. It's going to really set City Hall off, and I think it will spur further development in this area, so I'm real pleased about that.
Yeah, very excited. May 11th at 11 a.m. right here at Town Center. Our partner developer, Roberts Properties, all of you will be present, and we will do a ceremonial groundbreaking and little ceremony to commemorate 11 years in the making, so to speak. So I think we're all excited to get on with the construction effort out here with regard to the mixed-use project.
Anything else needs to come before this group? Entertain a motion for adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
We are adjourned.